Hey, this is Ashton. I accidentally deleted all the other podcast intros that we recorded, so this is me making up for it. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
In the heated debate over which chocolate candy bar is the best, would you say Kit Kat is on the Mount Rushmore?
I don't consider it a chocolate candy bar for some reason. It's more of like a wafer covered in chocolate.
How
is that
dare
a
you?
hot take?
How dare you,
It's
bro?
like a chocolate candy bar is like a Snickers. I don't know. It's a shape thing, maybe. That's what I'm coming down to. You know? But they do have the big one, the big long one you can
Brooke,
get
the
now.
chocolate candy bar elitist is deciding what is and what isn't
weird.
candy. I say the top four is Snickers, Reese's, Twix, and Kit Kat.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Twix?
We're talking about
What?
chocolate.
What's wrong with Twix, bro?
Caramel.
Well, okay, I back you on
chocolate?
Kit Kat,
Okay.
but
Oh,
calm
wait,
down on
I was
Twix.
thinking Twizzler. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
Wow.
chocolate.
Okay, yeah, chocolate,
What is
bro.
happening?
I like Twix. I don't know.
I think many people would say
Okay.
Kit Kat is in the top four. And the reason I say that is because there's a popular restaurant chain in Japan called Kushikatsu. And they're making news today because they've apparently created an even tastier Kit Kat experience at their restaurants.
And Kit Kats in Asia come in like every flavor ever. I feel like we are so cheated here that we don't get more.
They
have,
love
like,
them.
Matcha and cherry
Yeah.
and
But
everything.
what did they do? They just created a panko fried Kit Kat bar.
My God, have some
Stop it.
Here's what it looks like. Alexis, you know what panko is,
Yeah,
right?
I do, actually.
Like Japanese-style deep-fried food.
Okay, there's one that looks like just chocolate, but then there looks like one with like marshmallows or something on top of it.
So we'll put this photo up on our Insta stories at Brooke and
man,
Jeffrey.
mouth
One is a
watering.
Kit Kushikatsu,
Okay.
which is a regular fried Kit Kat bar.
Okay.
And then there's a Kit Kushikatsu banana with actual fried banana slices, and it all comes on a skewer.
Those are the little balls on the
Get
top.
out of
I know,
here,
Brooke,
Jeff.
banana isn't a chocolate bar. It doesn't count.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go into that debate. It's just
okay.
a weird thing for me. It's just a shape issue.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't talk about chocolate.
No, that
with
looks
Brooke.
amazing. I would totally devour.
And fun fact, kushi actually means bamboo skewer in Japanese.
Oh, because it's got a little bamboo skewer in it. Okay.
Right now, you can only get them in Japan, and each special dessert comes with a cup of yogurt for dipping, and even more crunchy cornflakes that you can wrap around it after the dip.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yogurt sounds so healthy to put with it, doesn't it?
I know.
Like, I mean,
Only in Japan would they think of like a
Yeah.
logical dip.
Well, speaking of a nice wraparound after the dip, that's Digital Jake's go-to dance move during the Shot Collar question of the day.
when I dip, you dip, we dip.
Yeah, so
And then wrap around.
show us what you got, Digital Jake.
Over the last few days, we've been playing a new trivia game testing the brain power of our own Alexis Fuller.
Yes! It's my new favorite game.
And in a shocking twist, we've been getting texts and DMs from our listeners at Brooke and Jeffrey on Instagram who say they are now betting on it with their families every morning.
No!
Yay!
We're gambling.
Yeah, I love it, Alexis. You can make some people some money.
I know.
Mothers and fathers are taking tequila shots depending on if she answers correctly.
What a good morning.
What?
Oh my God.
So, will mommy go to work a little wobbly today? Find out with another edition of 3 Seconds with Alexis. If you've never heard the game before, she only gets 3 seconds to answer a very simple question correctly. For example, we'll do a quick practice.
Okay.
Alexis, look deep into my eyes and tell me if you believe in love at first sight.
I don't like eye contact, and no, I don't.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
How did she get her own belief wrong,
I'm
Jake?
sorry, it's incorrect. Anyway, you
This
get
game's
the gist.
stupid.
There.
That doesn't make any sense.
Moms, get your bottles of Jose Cuervo ready and let's get into the action.
Yeah, let's go.
Our first contestant is Brooke.
All right.
Brooke, your subcategory is religion. What? Would you like to bet on Alexis to get this right or wrong?
I do picture her like attending maybe 2 Bible studies at one point just because her friends did.
Not like a normal church, like one of those culty type churches. Like
Where
how-
everybody plays guitar and
Right,
they're
and
cool.
they allow them to live out in the woods together.
Yeah. You joined us at the right time. Our leader is speaking.
Okay, I'm gonna go. She's gonna get it right.
Brooke is betting on Alexis. Alexis, you can answer as soon as you start to hear the timer.
Okay.
According to the Bible, Eve was made from Adam's blank.
Oh.
Eve was made from Adam's. I thought they ate an apple or something. Wait.
Oh, they did. They did eat an apple.
From Adam's apple?
Yeah.
It was a part of the body, not the Adam's apple. It was his rib.
Yeah.
So Brooke's getting shocked. Betting on Alexis didn't pay off for her now.
Brooke, they didn't teach that at the Colt camp, so
Our next contestant is Jeffrey.
Okay.
Jeffrey, your subcategory is humans. Are you betting on Alexis to get this right or betting to get it wrong?
I don't know if this is really something Alexis knows a whole lot about.
Is it like anatomy or
I
is
exist.
Yeah, but she's more into like non-human things. She likes dogs. She
Doggies.
likes when it comes to humans and human behavior, I don't think she knows what the hell is going on. So I'm saying she's getting humans wrong.
Oh no.
Jeff's betting against Alexis. Here's your question. The average person blinks about 15 times per minute and breathes about 16 times a minute. But we only do blank about 13 times a day. Maybe more if you work on this show. But what do we do on average just 13 times a day?
Okay, 13 times a day. Maybe like sniff. You sniff? You breathe and
You have 3 seconds, Alexis. There's a timer playing.
I like how she's always going.
What are you sniffing 13 times a day?
13
Do I smell
times a
bad?
day. I don't know. It could be good smell.
Do you
went with
smell bad?
I gave you breathe and you went with sniff,
Yeah.
and that's
Same
incorrect,
thing.
Alexis.
No, one is more nose.
Yeah.
One is more nose. It's still an inhale.
So she does know humans, I guess. Alexis,
does.
I was looking for a laugh. On average, you laugh 13 times a
I
day.
thought it was
That's
gonna be
kind of
bathroom.
sadly low, right?
Tried to give you a hint. Hey, Jeff, great work betting against Alexis.
Hey.
Jeffrey's safe. Brooke's getting shocked. We're on to Jose.
All right.
Jose, your subcategory today is
Selectors.
Hannah Montana. Will you bet on Alexis to get this right, or you betting on her getting it wrong?
I have spoken with Alexis about this show, and she loved Hannah Montana. So I'm saying she's gonna get it right, Jake.
Yeah, let's go.
Been a while, but yep.
What if she has to sing something from Hannah Montana?
I wouldn't put you through that, Jeff.
Thank you, Jake.
Here's your question, Alexis. During the season run of the Disney show Hannah Montana in 2006 to 2011, Hannah, a.k.a. Miley Cyrus, had a good friend named Oliver. Do you remember him?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
according to TMZ earlier this year, Oliver was arrested for blank.
Oliver is arrested for stealing from a grocery store.
Don't repeat the question. You only
Yes.
have 3 seconds.
Oliver, a.k.a. Mitchell Musso, was arrested earlier this year for public intoxication and theft. We would have accepted either answer,
theft.
but you didn't do it in 3 seconds.
Come on.
Darn it.
So Brooke and Jose are getting shocked. They bet wrong. That was 3 seconds with Alexis.
That was extra tough today.
I blame Oliver.
Brooke and Jose got their guesses wrong.
Darn
They put their
it.
faith in Alexis foolishly, so that's why they're going to be getting shocked this morning while singing Old Town Road by Lil Nas X.
I love this
Nice.
song.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I just wanted to get to horses in the back.
Horses tack attack.
Yeah.
A lot of public intoxication going to be happening today after that shock collar. We're going to do your phone tap in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know, breakups do happen, but sometimes you have that one ex who's especially tough to get over.
Oh, gosh.
Uh-huh.
We've all
Oh,
had
yeah.
one. I mean, in Jose's case, maybe 3.
Been
But
over like 5 years.
Yeah.
I still miss her.
Maybe you still stalk their photos online. Maybe you wear an old clothing item that they left behind at your place.
Or you stole.
Or if you're like Jose, you haven't washed your bed sheets since you broke up those 5 years
Still
ago.
smells like her, guys.
I doubt
She
it.
smells awful, by the way. It still smells like her. There's like a stain of her next to me. I cuddle it every night.
Okay.
That's cute. That's like.
It's romantic.
Well, one of our listeners has secretly obsessed over her ex from her high school for years now.
Wow, way back.
In fact, it's gotten so bad, she's been keeping a bizarre secret from her husband about it. And if he ever found out the truth, their marriage might not survive it. That's why she's going to take a risk and go on the radio and tell everybody in a brand new edition of The Masked Speaker coming up.
You don't know me. confession I can't take back.
I am
The Masked Speaker.
Got a text into 78592 that says, some mornings when I drive to work, I buckle a banana into the passenger seat so I have a friend to ride with. I'll even draw a face on him, and he's always smiling.
I'm glad you're so safe with your friendships.
I have a secret banana friend that I like to use sometimes, too.
Nope.
But
No.
he's
time.
never strapped.
Yeah, not the
I will let you know.
Not the time or the place.
Anyway, if you have a secret fruit in your life that you just want to peel once and for all, you can do it right here on the Masked Speaker. One of our listeners, she's chosen the fake name Lily for herself. So Lily, welcome to the show.
I hope you did not take her fruit secret from her. Lily?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Lily. You nervous?
A little bit.
We're used to that here, but the voice changer is on. You are the Masked Speaker now, so whenever you're ready, go full banana on us, okay?
Okay. So I'm in my late 30s right now. But back when I was in high school, I met the most incredible guy. He was the one grade above me. He was insanely handsome. I didn't have many friends at the time, so he just made me feel so loved. You know, I was only 17 at the time, so I don't really know if I knew what true love was, but it really felt like that.
Oh, man. It's so intense at that age.
I mean,
you know?
I think we all can think back to that one guy from high school.
Oh, I
that
hate
we were...
the
And then
guy
I look back
from-
now and I'm like,
Yeah,
ew.
Yeah, I hate that guy now. Yeah.
Same.
Oh,
I
well,
think I was that guy for
Yeah.
other people.
you were that guy for me, too.
Oh, Jeff.
I understand what it's like to, I mean, everyone does, to be wrapped up in young love like that.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's got to be nice, honestly, to have that.
It was amazing. And then he went off to college. We did the long distance thing. We were dating while he was abroad. And the thing is, he met this other student from Italy.
Yeah. We all saw that coming. I'm sorry.
I hear long distance relationships are so hard.
That's why don't let any of your boyfriends travel.
No. I think just be single maybe at that time. Is the...
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
Teach their own.
so were you heartbroken when he met somebody else?
Well, the thing is, I only found out that he met somebody else after he had already gotten her pregnant.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Tough.
That sucks.
That's brutal.
Yeah. I mean, I assume you just kind of moved on, though, with your life.
Well, I had to. I mean, there really wasn't anything I could do. He just stayed over there. He continued to live his life, and he still lives there to this day.
Oh, wow.
Do you still like his Italian Facebook photos now? Or
Do you love React?
Oh, or with angry emoji, maybe.
Probably shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, that sucks.
It's okay. I mean, I was heartbroken. At the time, like, I thought my world had ended. I cried every single second.
Aww.
Eventually, I did move on, and I finally found the right guy, and I married him, and he's been my husband now for a long time.
It doesn't sound like you're secretly still harboring feelings for your first boyfriend, but it's fine.
Look, I've never actually forgotten about my first love. I mean, how do you beat when you're so young and you find somebody that just really loves you and cares for you? I mean,
Well,
But you're married.
Yeah, you're married. You have adult relationships. They're different. You know, they're more, I think, complicated and complex and deeper.
That's just a long way to say it's worse.
No, I think you can have a lot deeper connection with somebody at this age.
What you have
than-
now should be greater than what that was and have more depth to it.
Do you feel that way, Lily?
I mean, I have a great husband, and when we actually had our first son, I told my husband I had this great name in mind, and I was just in love with this name, and my husband, you know, he wasn't really into it, but I convinced him, and it was my high school sweetheart's name.
What?
Oh.
Are you saying you named your baby after him?
I did.
Oh, no. I can see you holding your baby like, I love you so much. I miss you. It's like the baby's
Motherhood
right
hits
there.
hard. My God.
How did you convince your husband to name his son, your son, after your
an ex?
Yeah.
My husband didn't know. I mean, nobody knew about my sweetheart way back in the day, and my son's already 13, so it was a long time ago. But at this point, nobody knows still, and every time I look at my son, whenever I hear his name, I just think of this high school guy.
Oh, no.
That's a good feeling to you, Lily?
I don't know, like, is that bad?
No.
Wow.
I would hope that the name now has a new meaning and that your 13-year-old son owns it more than your
Good point.
ex to you, you know?
Sure. How do you feel when you hear your husband's name called out loud?
I feel great. I mean, I love my husband.
I think you're just hung up and in love with the idea of what love was at 17. You know, it's a very romantic idea, right? But the reality of it is, I mean, who knows? You could have married that guy and he could have sucked. And, you know, you could have been living this terrible life together.
Do you think maybe your high school sweetheart named his baby after you?
Oh, my gosh.
Wow, that would be insane.
She's like, no, I stalked him on Instagram. I already know what her name is.
Her name's Caroline. Ew.
I hope your kid never wants to go to Italy. You're going to be like, you do? You all go to Italy.
Found a new mom over there.
Serious question, though. Are you ever going to tell your son or your husband who the son's named after?
I would never.
No.
I don't think so, because I know a lot of people have the same name. So could have come from anyone.
I need to talk to my parents and make sure my name
Yeah.
is what I think it is.
We should all call our parents after this and text in to 78592. If you have a confession you've been holding on to, we'll hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you the next mass speaker. Phone taps coming up next.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
You know those genealogy companies where you send your spit into their lab and they come back with a big breakdown of your whole genetic ancestry?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't trust him at all.
Well, that's how Brooke found out she was related to her brother-in-law.
Okay.
And their grandfather was on the Mayflower.
That's why you're in denial, Brooke.
Wow.
What's the ocean equivalent of joining the Mile High Club? Because that's how Brooke's family was created.
I mean, that wasn't my spit. It was my mom's spit. Okay, she did it, and that's how we found out.
What?
See, you don't get good information from these things.
Well, anyway, Brooke's spit aside, we call a guy today who's been anxiously waiting to get his test results back, and they're supposed to arrive any minute, which is why we had to tell him immediately about the shocking news we found in his genetics. It's your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, this is Lewis Cannon from 23andMe. Is this Anthony?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Anthony. Just wanted to let you know we got the results from your genealogy test back.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Now, see, normally we would email them out to you, but
Yeah, I was waiting for an email.
I kind of wanted to talk with you in person because yours was definitely interesting.
What do you mean?
A lot of the time, we can only give you a general idea of your background and nationality. But for you specifically, we got a major hit on something that we already had in our database.
Okay, I am sweating right now. What is it?
Well, hopefully you're sitting down because it turns out you're 1/8 OJ.
What do you mean, OJ? What the hell is OJ?
You know OJ Simpson?
Yeah.
You're 1/8 OJ.
Get the out of here.
That's what the results say.
No way. No, there's no way I'm 1/8 OJ.
I wish that I could tell you different, but I thought you'd be interested to know you're related to a famous football player.
The problem is that's not what he's most famous for.
Oh, well, he was in movies too. You're right. So that's cool.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
We don't know exactly how you two are related, whether it's through a great-grandfather or if you're one of OJ's illegitimate children.
What?
We're just not sure.
Say it again. Say that again.
I said you could be the offspring of one of the most infamous people of the 20th century. And I think that's pretty special.
Oh, my God.
Just hearing the sound of your voice, are you not happy to find out you're related to a celebrity?
No. I mean, what do you mean? I'm not necessarily happy to figure out I was thinking Germany, and I was really hoping Australia.
Right.
I wasn't thinking 1/8 OJ. No.
Okay. I can sense you're frustrated, but you know what?
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty pissed.
Well, look, let's look on the bright side here. It's better than the other day when I had to tell a guy he was 1/10 Cuba Gooding Jr.
What?
So it could be worse.
How is that worse? Instead of 1/8 OJ, how is that worse?
I mean, he was in the movie Snow Dogs. That was embarrassing.
You're telling me Cuba Gooding Jr. is worse than OJ?
I mean, in my opinion, yeah.
What?
But it's not as bad as the one guy that threatened to leave the country when he found out he was related to Mike the Situation Sorrentino, you know, from Jersey Shore.
Dude, I don't think you get it. You're comparing a reality television guy to OJ.
Look, Anthony,
it's way worse being me right now.
I understand that you're frustrated. Not everybody is happy when they get the results back.
You're damn right I'm not. It's just not what I was expecting.
I mean, unexpected happens sometimes. And overall, you just have to accept the test is what it is. It's 99.9% accurate.
I don't know how do I even tell my family that? I don't know what to tell people.
Well, we could send you a link so you could share it on your Facebook. Would you like to do that?
What the are you talking about?
Instagram, perhaps?
Do you think this is funny or something?
I think it's interesting.
You're telling me to go share this on Instagram? Are you serious?
I mean,
if you like, you go share it on Facebook. No, I don't want to put it on my Facebook.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just thought you'd want to get a lot of likes.
No, I don't want anyone to know about this information.
I mean, do you want them to know that you got pranked on the radio? Because that's even more embarrassing, in my opinion. I mean, share that on your Instagram.
What the are you talking about?
Yeah, you can link it to @Brooke and Jeffrey, which is the name of the show that's pranking you. I'm Jeff. I'm the host.
Oh my phone. Jeff! Oh my God, my blood pressure is up right now. 1-8 OJ guy.
Hey, I'm sorry. Your friend Lauren is the one who set you up for it.
Oh my No way.
She said that you were waiting on the results from your genealogy test and thought we could mess with you.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna get her.
Dude, you were shocked by the possibility of being related to OJ just a little bit.
Shocked? That was the last thing I was expecting.
Well, okay, but it is still a lot better than Cuba Gooding Jr., right?
Thank God I'm not related to him.
Yeah.
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
If you've ever been to one of my famous dinner parties, you know the rules.
What?
Come hungry, arrive on time, pants optional, but strongly discouraged.
Totally.
I don't. Have you invited any of us before?
No, because I'm afraid of what I might see.
Oh.
But recently, one of our listeners attended a dinner party with her closest friends.
Mm-hmm.
And even though she described it as fun, all of the guests in attendance were completely blindsided by what the host asked them to do.
Whoa.
It was
pants thing?
Not the pants thing.
Oh, okay.
It was so out of bounds and uncomfortable. Now she's been nominated to be the spokesperson and bring it up to their friend.
Oh, no.
So she wants our advice before she sends off those texts. And I think for this segment, my dinner party rules apply. Pants optional. Strongly discouraged, though, when we do a brand new textual healing. Next. Textual healing. Textual. Doctors can heal you physically. Therapists heal you mentally. But this group of radio rejects promises to heal you textually.
Oh, yes.
We do it in this segment called Textual Healing.
Oh, now I get it.
Yeah, you didn't get it before.
Oh,
Yeah.
makes so much sense.
Took a while.
Not the smartest group that we have in here, but one of our listeners has asked for our help with a text conversation that she's been having. Her name is Alyssa. So, Alyssa, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you.
Oh man, Alyssa, desperate times. We're the desperate measure.
Yeah. So you're on with the texperts right now. Please tell us how we can help heal you textually.
Oh, please help to heal me.
Okay.
What's going on?
Wow, I like that.
I went to a dinner party at a girlfriend's house the other night.
Okay.
I don't know, probably 8 of us were there. And she's a long-time friend of mine, like a decade. Like, we went to college together. We've known each other forever. And it was a great night, right? Like, we had tons of fun.
Good.
Nobody drank too much.
Wow, now that I cannot relate to.
Yeah, how was it a fun party then?
Yeah,
Exactly.
she's not friends with me.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What is this self-control thing you speak of?
Just kidding. It sounds lovely. That sounds like a great night.
Yeah.
Oh, it was great. I mean, she made this, like, incredible dinner with these goat cheese enchiladas. And, like, all these sides. So yummy.
Oh, my. Anytime I hear goat cheese, I'm like, fancy.
Yeah.
It could be a goat cheese milkshake, and I'd be like, ooh.
So good to have a good friend that cooks well.
Yeah,
I mean,
right? So key.
God, I love them.
I know, and that's why when I got a notification on my phone from her on Venmo the next morning, and it was asking for a payment of $25.
A request?
For the dinner?
Well, I didn't know. I thought it was some sort of mistake. I was like, and I didn't do anything about it. But a half hour after that, another friend who was at the party with me, she screenshotted her Venmo request.
Oh, my gosh.
And she sent it to me saying like, WTF.
Yeah,
What?
so she's sending them to everybody.
Oh
Wait,
my God.
hold up. Your girlfriend was charging people for her dinner party she hosted?
That's
How is
weird.
it 25 a person? That's kind of a lot.
Well, goat cheese is not cheap, okay?
Yeah.
Still.
You're right, though. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Was there like a text thread you weren't in on? Like everybody was chipping in? Like instead of potluck, she was gonna.
I know. I mean, it didn't sound like that. It was like, come to my house for a dinner. I think everybody was pretty caught off guard by the whole thing. And honestly, I think it's offensive, and I think other people think it's offensive. And
Yeah.
But it makes her look kind of bad, right?
Yeah.
Have you hosted dinner parties before where anybody charged money, or is this the first time?
No, I mean, we've absolutely all had parties together before at each other's houses for dinner, and no one has ever asked for money.
See,
that makes it
that's
even
like-
weirder.
Yeah, that is weirder. Because if you had before, then it's like, oh, I forgot. We've been doing this new thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like it's crazy
Yeah, I mean,
to me.
If money's tight, then don't offer to host. I guess, I don't know.
Or give a heads up.
Yeah, or you text everybody and say, hey, that costs more than I expected. Do you guys mind chipping in?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it's crazy that she just went straight to Venmo, didn't give you any warning.
Yeah, and now there's like this whole other text chain flying with everybody else at the party, and now they're wanting me to talk to her about it.
Oh, you've been nominated as the spokesperson for the entire group?
Yeah.
Are you closest with her? Is that why?
Yeah, she was my roommate.
Okay.
And what kind of person is she? I mean, she doesn't sound like a super direct person if she didn't tell you about this.
This is so passive aggressive.
Yeah, I guess it is really passive aggressive, huh?
Yeah.
But like, I'll give her the $25. It's not a problem. That's not the thing. It's just, I don't think anybody's going to want to go over there if it's like going to be this big deal every time.
Yeah. So you want to text her, hey, you're out of the friend group now?
This is the last text you'll ever get from me.
They need her. She cooks.
See, I think you need to come in acting dumb, like that you don't know it's for the dinner. I mean, did she say it in the Venmo request? Like, you know, because...
No, it says for dinner.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Normally, I don't advocate for something like this, but what if you got a little passive aggressive with it?
Wait, back?
Like, it'll take you out of the crosshairs if you blame this on one of your other friends.
That's not passive aggressive. That's no.
Yeah, it is. It's just a little bit because they're the ones that are making you talk to her anyway. So, like, whoever you like the least out of your friend group, let's say. You said they were saying, I don't know.
Heather is really pissed.
Or what if you just say this? What if you just say this? Like, if we could do what Jeff's doing, you could say, hey, girl, just a heads up, everybody's really confused about this.
I think we
And
single
then you
one
just say-
person out.
Why?
Because it makes it seem more real that
And
way.
if she
Is there
gets-
somebody in your friend group that you like the least,
Oh,
Alyssa?
Brutal.
God, okay. I mean, there's
the newest friend, maybe even.
Okay. So his name's Kevin. He's dating our other college friend, Vera. So he's the newest guy around.
Okay,
He's a
good.
guy. Throw him in.
Awesome. Let's put it on
Easy.
Kevin.
He's
so,
a boyfriend of a real
And
friend.
he's a new
Perfect.
boyfriend. He's not going to be around.
Yeah,
long.
so
he's
just
not
be
gonna
like,
stick around.
hey, you know I'm always going to be honest with you, right?
Ooh, it sounds like
And-
you're a better friend.
Yeah, like you're coming to her rescue.
This is conniving, bro.
And
You're
it's
right.
like Kevin told me that he thought your Venmo request was way over the line.
Ooh,
Jeff is like scarily good at
And
this.
I was like, what? Are you kidding me, Kevin?
Yeah. What should I tell
Is
him
this
back?
a conversation you've been having in your mind for the
That was
last
so
5 minutes?
I'm just saying, don't ever try and charge me for something. What do you think,
He knows how to
Alyssa?
save money.
Yeah, because definitely, I mean, it's true.
Okay.
You have to ask at the end, then I feel like, did you give anybody a warning or did you tell
No.
anyone this was happening?
Yeah, maybe, but not right now. We just have to get Kevin under the bus and quickly. So,
Start
You
the
dudes
engine.
are conniving.
Alyssa, start typing.
Okay. I guess I'm going to say, hey, lady, thanks so much for dinner last night. I'm always honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And this morning, Kevin told me that the Venmo request was like way too much. And I said, what are you talking about? Question mark.
But
I
at
think you
least
should
we-
write way over the line.
Really? Not over the top?
Sure, yeah.
I think,
that
yeah, it's
one
a
word
little
difference
much.
is going to make all everything.
And
But,
I
like,
kind of like leaving it as a question because you can just gauge her reaction. She could laugh and be like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Or she could be like, what?
No, you
Yeah.
Kevin.
But you can't side with your friend right in the beginning because what if you have
She
to...
doesn't want to pay it either.
She doesn't want to pay it either.
I think you need to build solidarity with her before you start asking questions.
How about just like I can't believe him?
And
a finger snap emoji on top of it.
Oh, no,
Don't
dang,
put that.
girl. And the painting nails emoji.
No,
like,
yeah.
okay.
no, don't use any of those.
It's up to you, Alyssa. This is your text.
I
so.
can't imagine what your group texts are with your friends.
Yeah,
I'm in his group text, Brooke, and he is very sassy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
All right, Alyssa, have you sent that yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So we're going to play a song. We'll come back.
Get the bus started.
We'll see if your friend has responded when we continue textual healing right after this. Man, it is tough being better than Brooke in a girl's text conversation. But I just am. And, you know, you got to use God's gifts the way that he gives them to you. Thanks, God. Finger snap emoji, praying emoji.
No, I say better. You say better. I say more petty, but whatever.
Okay, I know it's hard for you to admit that a man is right sometimes, but it's happening. And we're helping out one of our listeners, Alyssa, after one of her best friends invited her to a dinner party, which they have all the time. But this time, it was a little bit different because the next day, Alyssa got a Venmo request asking for $25 to pay for dinner, along with all her other friends that were there that night. And everybody started gossiping, like, WTF, this is ridiculous.
Yep.
We didn't talk about this beforehand. And they all nominated Alyssa as the one person that was going to talk to her friend about it. So we're discussing what we should say. And her initial text, we decided to go the passive-aggressive route.
Well, you decided. I don't know that I want to hang my hat on this initial text.
I think
but
it was a
okay.
group decision, but we decided to blame it all on a dude named Kevin.
Yeah.
That hardly anybody knows.
It's a date of one of the girls.
I'll read the text. Generally, what it said was, "Hey, lady, just being honest. Kevin messaged me this morning saying your Venmo request was way over the line. Can you believe him?"
Your friend's like, why is Kevin talking to you? We don't even know Kevin.
No.
Did she respond?
Yeah, Alyssa, have you gotten a response?
Yeah, I did. I totally got one back.
Okay. What did your friend say?
She says, "What does Kevin know? He can't even cook." And then she's got an egg emoji.
Well, at least we're on our good
I mean, it's a
side.
good point.
Yeah.
She also wrote, though, he's lucky that Mira's even dating him.
Oh.
All right, so,
Okay, so
we
we've
don't like
stirred up a
Kevin.
bunch of drama for Kevin.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully Kevin's not listening to this, but
And wait, that wasn't productive at all, was it?
No,
Not really.
no,
I think it
is.
was.
Because now we can defend Kevin slightly and be like, well, it's not crazy, right? Like $25 is a lot.
You guys
Interesting
are
thought, but I disagree.
What?
Okay.
I think we
Here
go
we
in
go.
harder on Kevin, and we agree with her comment.
Oh my gosh.
But then how do you ever back out and say, I don't want to pay it either?
Yeah, that's I was trying to
we
get us
need
there.
to really get onto her good side before we deliver the bad news.
So we're going to sneak attack her that she shouldn't be charging her friends?
I think you say, totally, I agree. He is so lucky to be with
Mira.
Mira.
Oh, Mira.
He's so lucky to be with Mira, but don't you agree that it's rude what he said?
Ooh.
Okay, Brooke, before we do it, what's your dumb idea? What do you think we should say?
Brooke's going to be like, oh, let's just all hug and kiss and pay $50 each.
No, I like the Mira part. Like I said, I think that it's good to say, yeah, he is lucky to be dating her. Because, like, you know, that's just sticking up for your friend. That's honest.
Uh-huh.
But then I think that you have to say, well, Kevin may have a point.
That's what
like,
I was trying to
that
get
was
to.
a little much. Like,
Totally.
nobody expected it.
Let's get to that later.
Okay.
All right.
Let's just keep,
Let's
just keep
really push
pooping on
Kevin down.
All right. Poor Kevin.
Call him ugly, too. Let's do this.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't know. I just think, like, being direct with her is a good way to go. Just tell her what you think.
Well, yeah, but I kind of like what Jeff is saying, like, well, do you think it's rude that he said that? Because then it lets her answer the question for me without me even having to ask it.
Exactly. And
Okay.
I think if we can really get onto her good side first and put her into a great mood, then we'll be able to open it up and deliver a little bit of bad news and say, you may have overstepped just a little bit.
Okay. I mean, let's try it.
Let's see what she has
we'll
to
work
say.
with it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Alyssa. You can send that.
Oh, no, I already got it. It's already sent.
Oh, okay.
We're just
okay.
discussing for discussion.
We talk too
sake.
much. Sorry.
All right.
I mean, I hope Kevin and Mira don't work out. I mean, for your sake.
Wow.
Because,
That's rude, bro.
well, I'm just saying, like,
I wouldn't go that far.
somebody's going to tell Kevin that you threw him under the bus.
Oh, he's fine. He's new. He has to suck up to everyone.
I know. Weren't you the
Okay.
person that was like defending Kevin 10 seconds ago? Like,
just saying, like, if we're
of has a point. He seems like a nice guy.
well, isn't that what we?
Oh, she's texting back. I got blue dots.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Ooh.
All right, so we're going to get a response here soon.
Okay.
I call those drama dots.
Okay, I got it.
Ooh, that is
She
good.
said, yeah, maybe I should have charged him more money. The meal costs so much to make. And actually, I'm going to charge him double. I'm going to send another request right now.
No.
Oh my God. Oh my
That
God.
backfired.
What did you do to Kevin, Jeffrey?
And Jeffrey laughs.
Yeah.
Listen to him.
I know it's kind of funny, but
Oh no! Is she just making money? Like I feel like she's profiting.
I don't think you're going on the right route right now.
No, I think now is when you have to defend Kevin and say, look, I think 25 is already a lot to ask. Don't do that to the poor guy, LOL.
I mean, at this point, are you going to tell her, like, he wasn't the only one that was surprised by this?
why would you want to be on Kevin's side?
Because you
He's
are
lucky
on
to be
Kevin's
dating Mira.
Yeah.
Stop standing up for this guy.
But you're on
He's
Kevin's
nobody.
side.
We
Nobody.
hate Kevin.
I mean, at any point, Alyssa, did Kevin actually complain during the meal?
No, he didn't complain at all. He was like, keep quiet.
Okay, well, great. We've really screwed
Maybe
him
say
over.
he did complain.
Kevin.
Maybe this time. Maybe
Wait, sorry, Alyssa, what?
Oh.
I was going to say, she's writing back.
Oh, already?
Oh, whoa.
Oh, again.
We didn't send anything.
I know.
Well, that's how girlfriend texts go. Like, I have some girls that, like,
No,
text
no.
me, like,
I know.
one
We got a
word
lot
per
to
text.
say.
Especially if it's about drama.
What's
Yeah,
she-
right.
What's she saying?
Well, she said, you don't think it was rude that I asked you for money, right?
Oh.
There's our answer.
Because I was out a lot of money. People drank a lot of wine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not considering the wine.
Dude, why aren't you guys doing BYOB?
Yeah.
Like, you bring your own wine to a dinner.
Brooke, they're
Why
classier
is
than
everyone
you
mooching
guys.
off all her wine?
No
Yeah.
one shows up to a dinner party without a bottle of wine. It's just like
That's just your thing. You carry wine with you everywhere you
Yeah,
go.
because you have car wine. Doesn't mean
it's etiquette, Jeffrey. You don't show up to a dinner party empty-handed.
But Jose,
gonna lie, I
you're
bring
right.
something.
Now we're in.
Yeah, this is our in now because she's asking you directly.
Yes. So
you,
the passive-aggressive strategy worked.
thank you.
Whether you guys liked it or not, now
Yes.
she's asking Alyssa whether
Okay.
or not it's
right.
Okay,
good or
but-
bad. We're not
but-
telling her.
Here's the thing. You can't use rude in your
I
response.
was just gonna say that.
You need
Brooke.
to say that it was surprising.
Oh,
Right.
that's a
Very
good
good.
word.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can,
Okay.
you can even still continue to throw Kevin under the bus if you want to. Be like, look, I personally didn't think it was rude, but unexpected.
Absolutely.
Surprising.
What do you have against Kevin?
I'm just saying, he's in the doghouse, but it sounds like that's where he
I feel
belongs.
like Jeff's been the guy to all girls dinner party before, and this happened.
I think that's good.
Yeah, I like it too. I mean, I think it makes sense because then I'm writing that fine line and
Yeah.
just get the problem solved. Just
Yeah, and then you could say, like, I mean, you could even add if you wanted to. It's surprising we didn't discuss it.
It's already sent. I even added a little bit at the end, and I said maybe if you gave us a heads up before, Kevin wouldn't be so whiny next time.
Oh,
that
there
was
we go.
so
That's
good.
nice.
That was solid.
You brought it back onto Kevin at the end.
Perfect.
You're really good.
So do you feel like, I mean, maybe this will bring some closure to the whole thing.
Yeah.
You're still going to pay it, though. Like, all your friends are going to pay it, right?
Kind of have to.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we have to at this point.
But you set the tone for the next dinner party.
Yeah.
Well, and she's the only one charged at the next dinner party.
Oh, no.
Maybe Kevin's going to pay for the whole freaking thing this time.
Gosh.
$300
Did she write back?
Venmo.
Oh, yeah, she did actually.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
What'd she say?
Okay.
What does it say?
Okay, so she wrote back. She says, LOL, you'll never believe it. Kevin just paid me twice and said, thanks for the great dinner. What a kiss. And she's got that like laugh cry emoji.
Now he looks like he's overcompensating.
Good guy.
Oh, my
No.
God. You know, is it bad that I hate him even more?
I know. What a suck up.
He just paid $50.
Oh, for a dinner date, he'll probably never go back to a second one.
Kevin just sounds so punchable.
Kevin.
At least Kevin's got money.
Yeah, apparently.
Or a credit
Good for
card.
Mira.
Hey, he's got my girl's back. That's all I care about. All this.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right, I feel like we've done our job. We've healed you.
I feel like
I'm
we've-
sorry. I have done our job.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are welcome. Good luck with this, Alyssa.
Thank you.
Make sure to reach out if you ever need help again, but maybe
Oh.
just to me directly.
And if you get a Venmo request from the show, pay it because we need money.
Forward it to Kevin.
Yeah, forward it to Kevin.
Anyway, it's Textual Healing. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
A mom's brilliant parenting hack that decreased children's screaming in her household by almost 90%.
I need to know it.
Oh, that's
Plus,
major.
what happens if you're watching a viral video about two friends trying to exclude someone from their birthday party and turns out that person is you?
Oh, no.
Do you get revenge or do you get something even sweeter?
What's that?
You'll find out when we do a brand new.
Woo! TikTok click shock.
That's coming up right now.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that.
Woo! TikTok click shock.
Yeah, that's TikTok click shock. Because you're so shocked at how many clicks that viral video is getting.
Yeah.
We've got some of the biggest TikToks from the past week locked and loaded, so let's get right into it.
It's like a TikTok bar.
Your first TikTok click shock is from a mom named Lori who posted a parenting hack video which got 18 million views on TikTok.
That's major.
Dude, I need to start doing more of these.
Yeah, so Lori has 4 kids, and she, like most parents, does not like screaming for them every day to come down out of their rooms to go to school and to come down for dinner.
Right.
So she came up with a solution. Very creative solution. She bought 4 wireless doorbells and installed them all in her kitchen, and she put a bell in each of her children's rooms.
I see.
So if she ever wants to tell one of her kids to come downstairs, she just pushes their assigned doorbell and it chimes in their room so that they know mommy wants you downstairs.
I mean,
cool.
it's cute until they still don't come, and then you still end up screaming up the stairs
Yeah.
anyway. I mean,
Well, she posted the TikTok showing how her system works, and of course, most parents think it's genius.
yeah, it's awesome.
But some people thought their kids would probably be too smart, and they just unplug their chimes in their rooms. Another one added, wow, I need one immediately, but for my husband.
Dude, I call my daughter on her Alexa.
Oh.
Yeah, from downstairs.
Oh, she's the only one that has an Alexa,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, she is.
I don't think my mom would want a camera in my room when I was younger.
I don't think it's a camera.
camera.
Oh, I
It's
was
just
thought it was
a-
like a ring camera.
No, it's just a doorbell, like, it just makes a noise.
I was like, yeah, Mom, you don't want
That
to just
would be
randomly
weirder.
put a camera on me. I was
That wouldn't be good.
Mom, stop! No, I'm busy.
There is one mom who commented that she just bought a bullhorn instead.
Oh.
Because, quote, some families need something a little stronger.
Just round them up.
That's a TikTok click shock. You're next.
Woo! TikTok click shock.
It's from a woman named Katie Scare, who's been living in New York City for the last 10 years by herself. And because of the pandemic, being a self-described shy introvert, Katie said she was starting to get real lonely.
Oh, buddy.
So this past January, she came up with a bold plan, and she started a TikTok and invited strangers to go out on platonic dates with her to help her work through her list of the city's best sandwiches.
Oh,
fun.
and she's like strictly friendships.
Yeah.
She's not dating.
Yeah, I'm sure she's not going to get any creeps that
Yeah.
show up.
Yeah.
Well, she thought she might get 2 or 3 people who were up for trying these foods with
Yeah.
her. But within the first 2 days, she had over 500 requests.
Whoa, that's cool.
What do you do? How do you pick someone then?
Just randomly, I guess, or
guess.
get to know
And
you a
she's
little
an
bit.
introvert, so she's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, opposite problem.
Yeah,
too
too
many
many.
people.
How do I cancel on 500 people?
So every TikTok that she does now, her videos show the meetup with her new person at their food destination.
That's cute.
And a couple clips of the getting to know you talk, plus them trying the food.
That's awesome.
So here's a picture
I
of
love
her
this.
with one of her stranger friends at a restaurant trying some food together.
Oh, I want to do this.
And apparently she's found some really surprising connections too. There's
so
a
cute.
stranger who works in her same building that she met up with.
Okay.
Another who attended the same school that she did over in
Whoa.
Minnesota.
Whoa.
And within a month and a half, Katie's racked up over 18,000 followers.
Dude,
just
that's
doing this alone.
Oh, now she's
Way to
getting
go,
famous.
Katie.
And I guess eating a lot of sandwiches too. In the
lot.
meantime. And that story leads right into our next.
TikTok click shock.
So this happened in May last year.
Okay.
There's a TikTok user that overheard a group of friends in a park talking about purposely excluding their friend Marissa from a birthday party.
I remember this. It was really sad.
Yeah, so this person secretly filmed the conversation and
Yeah.
put the video up, and the post went viral, getting hundreds of thousands of views, and eventually it found its way to Brooklynite Marissa Mize, who was indeed the Marissa in question.
That they were trying to exclude from their group.
Yeah.
You get them, girl. Those are not good friends.
But instead of stewing in bitterness about it, Marissa decided she was just going to get new friends.
Good idea.
And she started a movement called No More Lonely Friends.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, does she know Katie?
I thought they should get together from the last TikTok story. But she creates massive meetups in places like Central Park. where a bunch of strangers can come together and just meet a whole bunch of friends.
Dude, that is like...
So I'm showing you guys a picture in Central Park. It looks like there's 100 people at the gathering.
I'd say more.
More than 100?
Is New York turning into the friendliest city in the world? Like, what is happening? They're really
it's
going
kinda
against
weird.
their, like, stereotype.
You know that means the end of times, right?
Yeah.
Something weird's going on.
Yeah.
But she says meeting in groups can help make things easier and allow for more free-flowing conversation. So it's easier to make friends that way.
Oh, nice.
And many people agree because now she's held events in Los Angeles, in Phoenix, Philadelphia, Austin, and more, helping people find and meet new friends.
Wait, this is her business now?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's cool.
That's so fun.
For Marissa.
Yeah.
Look at
Next-
you using the internet for good.
I bet her friends want to hang out with her now.
Next
Pay
week,
for the bill.
she's attending a wedding for somebody that she met through No More Lonely Friends.
Aww.
And if you're wondering, Marissa never got an apology from her old friends.
What? Are you joking?
Nope.
Wow.
But
jerk.
she says she's moving on. Quote, "It's funny because almost all my friends right now are from these meetups."
Wow, that's cool. Until she starts being like, look, I still don't want to invite John.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it, okay, from Chicago. But look, just not talk to him, okay?
Those are your
Woo! TikTok click shop.
stories for the day.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooks finally hopped back on the winning wagon.
Okay.
Or at least the tying wagon, because she got a tie yesterday.
I'm barely holding on to the bumper
Yeah.
right now, just getting drunk behind it. But I'll take it.
We have another first timer for you to maybe feast on. Her name's
Okay.
Siobhan from Olympia. Siobhan, why? I mean, welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Have you been wanting to play for a while, Siobhan?
I do. I make my daughter listen every morning as I'm dropping her off to school.
Is that her punishment? Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's her punishment.
Yep. She just cries through the whole show.
Yeah.
So, Siobhan, it says you're starting your life over at age 42?
Yeah.
What does
why you
starting life over mean?
Are you getting rid of the kid?
Or is this like a crime thing?
No, so I used to own a car wash here in Olympia. We ran that business for 12 years. We sold it in 2019, and I am now a barista at Starbucks.
Dude, that's awesome.
Hey,
Oh.
okay.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I'm going back to school, starting over, so.
Sweet. That's
Look
rad.
at you.
Yeah, well, let's give you some money, hopefully, so you can help fund that schooling.
I don't want to ruin anything. Is this another occasion where Brooke could withhold money from a Starbucks barista?
Oh,
Yep, it could be.
Brooke hates Starbucks employees.
She does not like to tip.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah, she doesn't tip often.
You're fighting for all the Starbucks baristas out there, Siobhan.
Yeah.
Here we go. You have 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you
go.
don't know when you could say pass, but you have to beat her outright to win. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, good luck. Your time starts now. On this day in 1984, entertainer Michael Jackson's hair caught fire while filming a commercial for what drink?
Pepsi.
What river helped create the Grand Canyon?
Oh. I know this. The Columbia.
Name the superhero who wears something called bracelets of submission.
Wonder Woman.
What cheese is served with a classic Greek salad?
Feta.
What was World War I known as before World War II?
World War.
All right. There we go. Answers in. We're going to bring Brooke back into the studio. And Siobhan, what's something interesting that the show should know about you?
Oh, well, I'm an Irish immigrant. I came to the States in 1989 when I was 10 years old.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever heard Jose's Irish accent?
No, but I would love to hear that.
I do Scottish.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
I want to hear what an Irish accent is supposed to sound like. Are you able to do one, Siobhan?
Yeah.
Not really, guys. I'll tell you. If I go back home, I can pick it up a little bit. But like I said, I came to the States when I was 10. Kids made fun of me, and that went right out the door.
Okay. But you can still drink like a real Irish person, right?
It's in your blood.
You got that right.
There we go.
All right.
That's all
Love
that
it.
matters. Brooke, it's your turn. You ready?
Yes.
Your time starts now. On this day in 1984, entertainer Michael Jackson's hair caught fire while filming a commercial for what drink?
Pepsi.
What river helped create the Grand Canyon?
The Colorado.
Name the superhero who wears something called bracelets of submission.
Wonder Woman.
What cheese is served with a classic Greek salad?
Feta.
What was World War I known as before World War II?
World War.
Cornelius is the name of the rooster mascot for what cereal brand?
Frosted Flakes.
All right, answers are in. We're going to go to the
Sorry,
scoreboard
it's a tiger,
and
Jake.
see
He's
how
laughing
you
over at
did
me.
with Jose.
You ready to let the dogs out? What? Do what? Let the dogs out. You know, like, who let the dogs out? Who
who? Bolaños.
Siobhan, you got 3 correct today.
Woo!
Pretty good.
That's not
pretty
bad,
good.
Siobhan. Especially for our first time.
Yeah, and Brooke.
Yeah.
You got 4.
Barely.
Wow.
Wasn't quite enough to pull out the win,
I
Siobhan.
say I'd have the luck of the Irish with me, but that may be too soon.
Ooh, let's go over the answers here for everybody. On this day in 1984, Michael Jackson's hair caught fire while doing a commercial for Pepsi.
Wow.
Wasn't good.
It wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
The river that helped create the Grand Canyon was the Colorado River. The superhero that wears bracelets of submission is Wonder Woman. She uses those to stop bullets.
I use it for something else.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
sounds like some people might want those bracelets.
Yeah, with a classic Greek salad that comes with feta cheese. Before World War II, World War I was known as the Great War.
Oh.
It is weird to think of. Like, what do they call it? World War Zero?
Why are we calling any war great? Like,
Well,
it should be the sucky war.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no.
I don't think they meant it as like a positive review.
Well,
it
I'm
was
just
just like the
saying.
big war.
We
you
are
know?
going to make so much money on
Yeah.
this war.
And Cornelius is the rooster mascot for the cereal Corn Flakes.
I'm sorry.
You know
I
Tony
put
the Tiger?
Frosted in front of it.
It's a great war. Anyway, we can't give you $100,
was really
Siobhan.
good.
I'm sorry. But just for being here, we're going to throw you some Brooke and Jeffrey swag.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome, guys.
We'll be back to play Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.